When I first started in this industry, I just want to let you know that I didn't have any experience. I did not know much about home health. I actually did not want to get into the home health industry. When I first started in business, my parents have always ingrained in me that business is a great thing to have. And, when I grew up, I've seen my parents start businesses. I've seen them create businesses, and I've seen how business can be successful, and I've seen businesses that could fail. But you will never know what is successful until you are willing to try something, okay? So my mom, for example, she literally was one of the, first staffing agencies in Chicago that was owned by a foreign nurse. Okay, so this was in the late 70s and early 80s. And my first jump into the healthcare industry and business was medical uniforms. And we had this idea to start our own brand of clothing, of medical uniforms. And it was funny. We would actually literally cut the pieces, sew them together. I ended up learning how to sew uniform scrubs in the basement of my house, and then we would find buyers for us and distributors, and it was an amazing feeling to be able to have that. And eventually, my first successful business was starting, my one of the first T-Mobile stores, cell phone stores in the Chicago area, and we were competing against the big boys, and we were literally, starting cell phone packages between 80 to 100 on a monthly basis. And it was amazing how to be able to create businesses that succeeds, to be able to know what are other people doing that makes them successful. And we were doing things that other stores were not doing. I mean, actually, until nowadays, you won't even see that it's being done. I was giving free phones before free phones were thought of. I was giving free earpieces, for free before, everybody else was just including it in the boxes. So this is what made my company stand out then. And what I do is I've included and I've used my business ideas and techniques from outside the industry and brought it into the home health industry. So I'm a nurse by trade. I've been a nurse for more than 15 years. So I've run a staffing agency. I have my own training company where we train CNAs, nursing assistants, and we give them educations, and then I teach CPR certifications as well. I've owned 3 Medicare-approved home health agencies that has included 2 private duty and non-medical, and that is across the United States, not just in one state, and we've done this in other states as well. And literally, the Home Health Success Academy has been around for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years now. But we didn't fully start working with people till around a year and a half ago, where we started marketing in the internet, where we started going to different states and doing training seminars. And ever since we started doing that, we've trained more than 502 agencies in live seminars. We've helped start up 32 home health agencies, both medical and non-medical. Literally right now, and actually we have more than 192 full-time virtual management clients where we manage the training of their marketers and at the same time monitor what they're doing and report that to the owners. We literally trained over 900 people in our seminars, okay? Over 900 people and over 502 agencies in our seminars. Isn't that crazy? And just started several other home health support companies as well. And I'll talk to you guys about that later on, where we do other things for home health agencies, from their printing services, from their website designs, and so many from there. Because there's more to just helping you guys learn how to market, but to be able to give you guys the tools on what to use to market your company. That is right there is very important to have. And the next thing is we've been also hired to work with companies to just literally help them start their campaigns, to be able to use the stuff that we have, not just show you what to do, just like what we're doing in this webinar and this seminar, but also to literally guide you hand on hand, where we're right there with you, creating your, and developing those marketing materials. creating and developing your own, educational based marketing materials that would make you stand out from your competition. So typically, like I said earlier on today in this quick webinar of ours, is that I ask you about, why are you here? And I want you to be able to know and ask yourself that every day.